everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually, he was worshipped by society. Now, he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multi-millionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listen to me, wanna buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much. It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Wait a minute!
I can't believe it!
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Nikon, again? Hurry up and move! I can't breathe!
Stop moving. Wait. Huh? Cyanosis again! Hajime's gone limp! Please get a hold of yourself! He regained consciousness? Oh, I'm so glad! I thought you died from suffocation!
Mikan, why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet.
Now that you mention it... I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep.
What kind of accident is that?
But good news! You see, Nagito's condition has stabilized.
Really?
And I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyuhiko's room was locked, so...
Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki.
Anyway, please hurry over! Nagito can probably be saved!
Yeah, got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well, best not to think about it.
Nagito's in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing.
Game answered your question? There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed.
Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing.
The twin Ibukis are singing. I see. Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas! Is he supposed to be cured?
It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition.
They were utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas! That's the answer! After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet for just a little bit longer.
But I'm so glad! I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. Oh, I'm so glad! I feel dizzy. Somehow, everything's spinning around me.
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Then, even though it's the morning, good night.
Mikan wobbled around a bit, then left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, it's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. The morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. I should wait at the lobby for the transmission. Huh? The surveillance camera unit's light is blinking. But that's weird, it's not transmission time yet. If the light is blinking, it's receiving some sort of transmission from the other side, right? But that's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reached my hand and pressed the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains.
Thank you, Liza.
It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? But what was creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all. What's going on at the music venue? And that's when it happened. The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine, as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment... Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Hey! No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other side of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made.
I don't have time for this. There's, like, shit going on in the game. Don't have time, okay? We don't have time for drama in the chat, guys. Please. Important stuff going on. And welcome back, May. That sounds nice. No, no hiding. No hiding. I just don't like when people are mean to you guys or rude to you guys. No one should be rude to anyone. Nobody misunderstand the situation. All people were given was a warning to just not spoil. Nobody said anyone spoiled. Just don't spoil. Then just stop it. God, some people. Calm down and just don't spoil the game. Nobody said you spoiled anything. I did. Just don't. Listen, okay? No fighting.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I've got to get to the music venue. Come out of hiding, friends. Okay, don't hide, no. Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. I was too late? What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everyone doing? The body discovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. Then I need to hurry, and let the others know. From here, the motel's close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry! I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey! Somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as soon as I could. I was wondering who was making such infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful happened. Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first.
What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed! Yeah, listen to Monomi.
It's worse than trouble. There's a body!
Huh?
Did you hear me? A body was found!
Could it be?
Body?
Yeah!
I renounce you!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold it. Hold on. Hajime, is that true?
Of course it is. Isn't it obvious? Sorry, I read that really derpy. Chiaki, you have seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him.
But there's no way we shouldn't check it out. Because if Hajime's telling the truth, that means it happened again, right? Killing? If that's true, we need to check it out.
If that's the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me!
You fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily.
That sounds like famous last words.
Chiaki, can you go?
Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right? Hajime!
Mikan, why are you here?
Perfect timing! Please help us, Hajime!
Help us?
Hajime, someone's coming from over there.
Hajime and Chiaki? What are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, why are you here too? Isn't it obvious I'm looking for Ibuki? Looking for Ibuki?
I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Huh?
So what Hajime was saying earlier.
Everyone, let's hurry. Huh? Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me. Music venue?
Is Ibuki going to be there?
I think I'm running the wrong way.
Ibuki's missing from the hospital. That's even more reason for us to worry. Is Ibuki going to be at the music venue?
Music venue? What's going to be there? Just follow me already. Well, technically you're the one that talked to him, so you shouldn't get so mad.
Damn it!
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Is Ibuki inside here?
The only way to notice is to go inside and confirm. If that hanged body is really Ibuki. Let's go. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand toward the door. Huh? What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago.
Then why don't we try from another entrance? This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through.
But why is it locked?
Hey, Ninja! I mean, you're here at kind of a good time because all the drama's going down now. That's bad and good, but... Huh? And yes, all of it will be on YouTube. Thank you, Avenue.
But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go.
Right.
Don't say that! God damn it, Fuyuhiko, I can't take it seriously.
Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door at full force. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yeah, even with two girls here.
Alright, one more time. At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body. A suspended body. Belonging to Hiyoko.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
I mean, I want to say, as much as anyone might hate Hiyoko, I still don't think anyone deserves to die. So, yeah, it's still sad to me. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time.
What is this?
Hiyoko, and who the hell's that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be 2 victims? Are you okay, May? Take deep breaths. I mean, I'm sure you know how to handle it, but just try and calm yourself down. Take some deep breaths.
But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why?
What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible! It's impossible for killings to happen on this island!
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. Yes!
Oh, I thought I closed the stop.
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. No problem. Panic attacks are terrible, so I want to make sure you're okay.
That one! I read that really weird. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. There. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast. That's totally what that sounded like. The baton The baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body.
Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay?
Ugh! Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was denying that the face... Oh, under the hemp bag, there was denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Damn it!
It's all my fault! If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki! You're wrong! It's not your fault, Mikan! No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something!
So you finally showed up! The root of all evil!
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you! Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding
What
me?
the hell's going on here?
Ibuki? And Hiyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others? Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. I can't believe it! They did such a horrible thing! Nagito Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course? Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. For that silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What the heck? That's impossible! How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Ah, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma File! See ya later!
May. Ding, 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 ding. A body has been discovered. It's May. Death from dog fart. I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed those two, then we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru! Huh? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay? Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust.
It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet.
It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn
Then I'll leave
right.
that to you. Then I'll leave that to you.
Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good.
That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we end this nightmare once and for all. Sorry, we need to end this nightmare. I can read. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. Ugh, I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already know the cause of death from the beginning, so... Sorry, I already knew. So this isn't going to be a useful clue? It's very vague.
It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people?
Huh?
I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk.
I agree with that.
Or was there a reason that they had to kill those two people?
Reason for killing two people?
Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find
I
out.
will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think.
Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase.
More meows? Okay, I will meow at my mistakes. Well, meow. How was that? Hopefully that was okay. I think. I'm gonna be right back really quick and then, yeah. I like both. Be right back. Sorry, guys. I was only gonna be gone for a little bit, but then my mom was warming up food, so I just took my dinner with me. It's here. It's here. It is now here. Actually, don't they slightly vary? They vary. Because, Naegi says, no, you've got that wrong. And I think, Hajime just says, no, you're wrong. So there. Wonder what's for dinner? Kare rice! Kare rice! Oishii! Oishii desu ne. Kare rice. Where do I go with this? Thank you, guys. Let's look at this, I guess. Thank you. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. See, now Onirius is here. I was saying that last night too. I was like, "Where's Onirius? I'm having your favorite." Oh, when you spell it like that, no one's gonna know what it is. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
Kazuichi put it on the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? Well, that sounds good too.
What do you mean?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
Ding 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 dong. What? Ding dong, y'all are wrong. There we go. No, it's fine. It's not important. It was just like, look, I'm having food that you like. That's really not important.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw?
Eat.
With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
I'm jealous of you. Do you want to switch? So jealous. You got a rock. No, that's not food. Nothing dropped. It's just dirty.
Dirty?
See? Take a close look at the floor. If you look closely...
You're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
I've got a charger! I've got a charger.
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here. But rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it?
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide?
Would you rather have a plate of wasabi or a plate of sugar? A plate of sugar. Only because I really can't eat wasabi. But why would I want a plate of sugar? Or a plate of just wasabi? Why is it alone? Why is it by itself?
Hyoko's body suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage.
Wasabi's really strong for me, so I can't. Well, look at all the sugar! Whoa.
She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono's all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's... I almost said Hibuki. Ibuki and Hibuki. I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed... It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? A lot of words. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way. I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help? If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with it now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Hey, Akane! Yo, what's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for it? Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see... Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
There's something. What? There's something. I don't know. Blah. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key? It looks different from the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh? If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence. Because if this is a trap, that would have been more easier to work. They would have put it more toward the front. I don't know where I got easier. They would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Oh, that's where I got it. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along.
Hey.
Oh yeah, sorry. Who do I meow as? Who meow? Who did I mess up as again? Nagitozo.
Meow. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that's what their true intention was, but, meow, if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Meow! Your wish is my command! There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but, meow. They didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. The stepladder's tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw.
Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case. Then, god damn it. Meow.
Meow. And it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep, that's the only thing I can think of.
bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, of course. God damn it, meow. Because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope. Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died here first, meow. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I can confirm it? Meow. Is it okay if I confirm it? Hey! Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment?
What's happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious from the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual. I have no idea what he's up to.
Huh? You thought this was legit voice work? But I can't sound like guys very well. Thank you, though. I consider myself an unpaid voice actor. I just don't have an agent, and I'm not doing actual paid work, but... Yes, guys, if BioWare has a voice acting contest next time, and you find out before I do, please send me links. That would be awesome. But thank you for the compliment. And hello, and welcome. So we investigated all this.
There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See meow. Meow. Yeah? See The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
To drag me to BioWare Studios? Sweet! If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy.
Ultimate classical dancer and ultimate musician. Ultimate traditional dancer, sorry, not classic. Ultimate traditional dancer and then ultimate musician. I think we can back away from... Oh, no? Oh. I investigated all... Up? I investigated those. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, that's okay, Musical. The questions are fine. Don't worry about it.
There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use the lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have a
I see. So you noticed too, Fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. My voice cracked, but I can't really see it from here. I mean, oh god damn it, it's Hajime Meow. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time.
I can see
There is
it.
no need.
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devas of destruction! A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. It started running around... It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then, the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder!
Wow! That is amazing! I've never seen a hamster do tricks!
They're my four dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does though it does not seem to have any special spells inscribed onto it. Meow. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, Meow, it is too unnatural. God damn it.
No, he's the ultimate breeder.
Oh. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. We might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I need a sneeze.
Achoo! Oh, it's a bit more violent. I'm sorry.
I should mess around with it a little, like so.
I'm so distracted by my sneeze.
It's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot.
Thank you.
I better turn off the heater for now. That should really... I can't focus. That should cool things off a little, meow.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. What? What are you talking about? Oh, no problem, musical. I know some of you guys watch from work or other places, so... That was an actual sneeze. I wasn't faking it. That's my sneeze. I'm not lying. Why would I lie about a sneeze?
And now those 2 are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy.
Oh, thank you, Neil.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. But that really is my sneeze! What? Maybe you just haven't heard people sneeze like me, but I'm sure there must be somebody. What kind of noise was that? If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved!
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital's doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me! Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least!
What happened to not doubting me?
Yes, he is. I'm gonna talk to him in a bit. There he is. He's right over here.
Damn
Hajime.
right.
Fuyuhiko, why is that the only thing you've said all chapter?
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken.
I wouldn't say a while until the trial. We just got a few places to investigate before the trial. I know, these chapters can be pretty lengthy before the actual trial itself, but I wouldn't say it's a while off. Depends. That's why I'm trying not to get too distracted and read as much as possible, because that's the sooner we get there.
What happened to it? If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Welcome back.
Hey,
Remember how we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know?
doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door at full force. Why do we have to read all of this, Hajime? The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, all I found that this door doesn't... Meow. I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
Well, this is the second game, though. Are you sure you want to spoil yourself? Yeah, Crazy Panda. I mean, obviously at your discretion, but this is the second game, so I don't know if you want to spoil yourself. Also, the trials have different mini games and stuff than the first game. You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. Sorry, doesn't even have windows, Meow. This door is the only entrance. If they lock the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us? You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here someplace.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
Oh, no problem, Crazy Panda. Or just Panda. Enjoy Dangan Ronpa 1. They're both really great games, so hopefully you get to play both. Well, technically some things have been spoiled at this point, but it's good to know now before later. Better earlier than later. Anyways,
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole
I
story.
heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki, that was a kind of cool entrance.
Besides this broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
Look, there's a weird glob where the meow. There's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it... Meow. It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... Bye, see you later, Panda. Have fun.
As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Why are you putting it in your mouth?
Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals.
Workshop?
And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. All musical people requested that whenever I make a mistake, I meow, so that's why I'm meowing.
What are you talking about?
Just as I thought. It tastes nasty.
Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right.
Thanks, musical.
Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark devas of destruction? Okay. This
Hajime.
might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? I
Hey.
heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know. I
How
see.
unfortunate.
That's disappointing.
So much to investigate.
There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here, too.
Why are you following me?
Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room, too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko, that probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey,
Right.
if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer. That's not
mean.
true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should
Hey.
come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight.
Hey!
Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater?
Oh, my dinner's gonna go cold. I'm gonna have to warm it up when the trial starts, and then eat during the trial.
There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of the wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. Stop saying wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Still gotta investigate. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the menu. The menu? The music venue!
What's for dinner? Give me the menu.
But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her.
Actually, I kind of disagree with that. I think the only reason you're seeing really subtle hints of what's going to happen is because you already know what's going to happen. Because clearly the first time you played this, you didn't really think about that kind of stuff. So after you've played it already, you're going to get all the subtle hints, and nobody that's playing it for the first time is really going to know, because you already know what's going to happen. So, you know, just saying. You may think it's like, oh, you can notice it the first time, but you probably wouldn't.
How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. You've got it, but it's not my fault. This music venue's just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone knew already. Already knew. Meow.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for the killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie? The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Question mark.
Are you guys worried about... oh god, are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you've added another rule?
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yeah, you're right.
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Ugh! Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your
it means a third victim would be
powerlessness.
impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be? You haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
Both Dangan and Ronpas were emotional. So that kills that argument.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings. You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Okay, I just read that.
You.
Hey, but guys, guess what? In order to end this discussion, guess what? Either way, both games are amazing, and Danganronpa 2 wouldn't exist if Danganronpa 1 wasn't around. So there we go. There. Yeah, we, both exist, and let's be happy about it.
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. When do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You
Thanks
are
to that
right.
despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital, too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death.
Not to say that you can't have a favorite, by the way. Don't ever think you can't have a favorite. You totally can.
For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel derp. There's still a lot of things I could do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end.
The only thing that bothers me when people talk about favorites is when they start insulting the other game, and that's what gets me mad.
Like, oh, this one had better characters. I'm like,
Both of them have amazing characters! Ugh.
the writing in this one.
No! They're both great. You're allowed to like one more than the other, but when you start putting one down over the other one, it's like, no! Stop it! Because I like both of them. I guess let's search here first, and then we'll go see a movie. I
I know! I want to play Zesty Burrito too, but then I also want to finish this. Ah! Zesty Burrito!
I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. No, can we just... Where's Hyoko's room, please?
So
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide it in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen
Open the
well.
door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this.
How do you think I feel reading all of this?
I feel like, it opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. I've been reading for over 6 hours. So Hyoko was staying here. Or okay, maybe about 5-ish, 5.5, I don't know. Close to 6, if not 6.
Be glad I'm not doing all the chapters at once.
That's my decision to make, so I don't have to be happy about anything. I can choose how much of this game I play myself. Nobody can force me to play all the chapters. Screw that, man. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What, did something happen?
No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean? Just ask her! Why do we have to break away from the conversation? Just do it!
The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room.
Be happy you made this decision for yourself, okay?
She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she couldn't tie her sash anymore. Mahiru's no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
The
You're
others
right.
might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she had learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
perhaps.
She probably could not have God. My goodness. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Aw, good night, Bao.
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, How about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It
Could it
cannot
be Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening.
Welcome back, Kurt.
Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong.
No.
Really? The bed? The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep.
Like what? The bathroom?
There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well.
I think it's almost done. I think just,
did Mikan gave us an autopsy report, right? So I think it's just, what do you call it? Blah, blah, blah. What, is he worth investigating? And the movie theater, I meant to say. Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, he met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found!
body? Yeah!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi. I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body. What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that.
Okay, movie theater, I think.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I
Then
see.
you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Manager! Customer's here!
Yes? Did you call me? Huh? Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See? It's this one!
I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go! That really sucks for Hajime, like, he paid $1.5 million for that sticker. I got that sticker for buying this game, which is significantly cheaper. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I plan to only watch it once.
Then I'll go prepare the projection
okay?
room. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Ah, Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it?
Ah! Ah!
I remember you said that there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well,
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the
Now then.
preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't
This is
wait!
exciting! Exciting! Here we go. Time for the movie. So much excite. Woohoo! I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed. Sorry, there's a space in
Now
between
then,
there.
please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death, too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that was impossible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or
If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true.
You guys, what are you doing? Look, some more color. It's very difficult to estimate the time of death. But it's not my fault. It's because the music venue's so hot.
I get that already, calm down.
But if the killer was behind this, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders.
Not just that, I also witnessed it. It should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. I think I read this already. So what do I have left to do? No, I didn't mean to go in here.
Why wouldn't you name a place Titty Typhoon?
Just a little bit more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. Am I supposed to talk to Nagito, maybe? I don't really see why else I would have to. Let me try talking to Nagito. Again. No! No! Yeah, still, what's wrong with Titty Typhoon? Nobody said it was a strip club, we just said, why wouldn't you name it Titty Typhoon?
Hey,
After watching the movie, you get it now, right? That the case this time is an imitation murder. Just like he said, oops, it's Hajime. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Yeah, we went through this. Yeah.
but
Where do I have left to go? Hospital? True, I didn't investigate the hospital. Silly me. Chiaki's here. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Maybe we should check Ibuki's room.
I should investigate the lobby first. Why? There's a surveillance. Yeah, we know. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Aw, see you later. Thanks for watching. But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
Oh, I also want to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and... That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley, yeah, I read that right, was a really old model.
Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
Oh yeah! I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? What? Stupid notice? Soda? What? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines are lined up? Right. Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you wouldn't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. Now I can go, right? Ah! Oh, Kane. Phew, finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
Alien.
What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
I got it.
Got what?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look, and troll fail.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Oh!
But I missed the Monokuma on the ceiling!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon!
Akane, Ibuki, Akane, and Komaeda were in the hospital because they all had despair disease.
It's already time. So, this again. I need to go back to that place, again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. I wasn't reading the pauses. No, I needed them. Oh god.
I need a sneeze, I think. I'm not sure yet. Do I or don't I? I think it's going away. No sneeze?
Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough... Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way! You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
My brain works just fine! Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see, so you've come to avenge him.
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru's unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
Despair disease is this disease that Monokuma created.
Despair, as in, like, to feel despair. D-E-S-P-A-I-R. Not despair.
Hold on! I won't
Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off. Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
Who knows?
How about it?
Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. What are you saying, fiend? He'll find out soon enough.
Then let's go.
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all. I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry I'm such a useless piece of trash. Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all. Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monomi all that much. She's just saying stupid things, and it'll make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good.
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already... Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side. Jeez, how troublesome.
history.
But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
Alright, look how few there are now. There's not that many of us.
We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's why blah blah blah. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller.
Same here, Hajime.
But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, the elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word.
Not true, musical. We still have Fuyihiko for colorful language. Nice try, though.
As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped.
It's not the same. Fuyuhiko might even be worse. Or they're both about, like, equal level. I don't know. I don't know.
The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly